Okay, I made a horrible error on our last unboxing. I said someone was a bad artist when I wasn't talking about that art. I said that Gustav Klimt was a bad artist.
You said he was a bad painter.
A bad painter, yes. I messed him up with someone else. Gustav Klimt, very good. The Kiss has become a bit of a cliche, but he is amazing and innovative. What I meant to say was Edvard Munch. I don't think he's a good painter. He got lucky a few times. The Scream is maybe the best encapsulation of being a human, but as far as being able to paint goes, I don't think he really knew how to do it.
All right, this is the gardens at HCP, the Horticulture Center of the Pacific. It's from Sean. A belated card from a visit to the Horticulture Center of the Pacific outside Victoria, showing the folly they built there in the gardens. Summer has turned to fall, and I hope autumn is treating you well. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. A folly, I believe he means, is some sort of gazebo.
This John Coltrane postcard is from Nick C. I recently went on tour with a band for the first time since 2019. Needless to say, being on the road and playing live again was excellent. I thought of you guys while playing in Portland, Oregon, because the venue was playing Hard Ticket to Hawaii on the TV above the bar. About 4 songs in, the infamous bazooka versus sex doll scene happened, and I had to stifle laughter to get through our set. That's a great story. Thank you, Nick.
Yes, thank you. Living on the road, you said it was meant to keep you free and clean.
Okay, we've got 2 envelopes here. That's from Aaron in Hell's Kitchen. This is from someone whose handwriting I recognize.
Again with the tape, Aaron.
Look at this. It's a Halloween treat.
Oh.
It's a Halloween cat treat.
And a pumpkin treat.
And there's writing on it. This is a card, after all. Have you seen the 2014 movie Hogzilla, starring the great Joe Bob Briggs? I have not seen this movie yet. Neither have I, Tyler.
That makes 3 of us.
I'll put that back here. Put that back here.
Inspired by a recent trip to the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C., here's round 3 of Name That Artist. I think it's best if you throw them, Matt. I'm not good at throwing them.
And I'm not good at guessing artists. Okay, we've got these.
That would be Magritte.
Correct.
I don't know. I recognize the painting.
James McNeill, a Whistler.
Oh.
Which is one of Shaw's.
Oh, that's Leonardo da Vinci.
It is Raphael.
Ah. One of those turtles.
Oh, you'll get this one.
Rodin.
Yep. The thinker, always thinking. He should be doing more living. Here we go.
That is no one in particular. I just thought it was a quilt.
That is Henri Matisse.
Oh, is it?
Yes. There you go.
Vermeer?
Yep. You'll know this one.
That would be... It's the Mobile guy.
You made a joke about him once.
I did.
Come on, it's getting colder in here.
Alexander Calder.
When you go to our website, welcometothebasementshow.com, you can see all kinds of episodes from our vast back catalog. And there are also PayPal donation buttons that you can click on and make a one-time or rolling monthly donation to support our show. I'm now going to salute a list of the names of some of our rolling monthly donors. Real good people: Bernard, Alfred, Marybeth, Alec, Grant, Shelby, RPC Services, Reed, Anna, Lindsay, Jerry, Jared, Jeff, Luke, Kai, Bradley, Abraham, Sean, Anthony, Amber, Thomas, Jed, Kieran, and JP. The rest of our donors later in the show. If you want to become a rolling monthly donor, you can do it right now. Go to our website and do it right now. Contribute any amount that pleases you. You can do it right now. We'll wait. Hey, you did it! Thanks a lot! And now, viewer questions.
Brettington Frothing Slosh asks, are either of you a fan of Korean films? I think Korea is churning out the best crime thrillers of at least the last decade. Korean films. Am I a fan? Yeah, I imagine I am. I understand the desire for people to ask this question because he's a fan of Korean films. But I really can't... But I like to think that I'm a fan of all nations' films. You know, it's like there's the good ones and the bad ones. I'm just a fan of Korea doing great things, just as I am of Mexico or Italy doing great things on film. So, yes, I'm generally a fan of French films, but what?
So you have no answer for this question.
I do. I'm doing just like a mass answer to this question.
Your answer is all lives matter.
No, it's not. It's not all lives matter. Yeah, I like French films, except for, most Truffaut movies, and their comedies are a little bit off.
Okay, so your answer to this is yes.
Sure, yeah. I like American and British films, too.
What drew you to this question? Like, what excited you about this question?
Well, just it's like, I've looked at it on the page a lot of times, and I'm like, I don't know, sure.
Okay, so they want to know, are you a fan of Korean films? Mm-hmm. And your answer is, I like all films.
Oh, no, I like good films.
All right. Okay, I got it. Nevet1212 asks, what is your favorite fall dish? Nevet, I like all kinds of dishes. I like summer dishes. I like spring dishes. I like winter dishes. So, I like lots of food.
It didn't say what's my favorite Korean film. It says, it's like, do you like fall dishes, Matt?
Okay, Nevet. One thing about me is that I don't think of food seasonally, which I really should, because that's the smart thing to do. I will fire up the oven in the middle of summer and make something that makes the whole house hot. And then in the dead of winter, I'll have a salad. It's ridiculous. But I recently made a big old pot of chili, and that's a good fall dish. And I did a good job. Now, I took the meat out of the freezer. I thought I had 2 pounds of ground beef. Turns out I had a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground pork. And I thought, I'm just going to go with it. So the chili was very rich. I took my peppers and I roasted them on the burner like that. Get them all black like that. Mm-hmm. So good. And my liquid that I put in the chili, it was about 2 cups, a little over 2 cups. It was beer, black coffee, and a couple of beef bouillon cubes. And that was what I cooked it in. Let it simmer for like a half hour. And let it simmer for a little more. I wanted to reduce a little more. Delicious.
You like donors? I certainly do. Here are some more of them. Catherine, Harrison, Marissa, Larissa, B.A., Mikey D., Chris, Laura, Brett, Dave, Martin, Caitlin, Beth, Guide, Maurizio, Einar, Jason, and Sella. Thank you.
This is Clayton from Delaware, Ohio.
Therese from Australia.
Clayton writes, this is my 3rd fan letter saying, I hope you 2 guys are doing well and continue to watch movies for the first time. We're keeping on doing it, bud. I still enjoy watching Welcome to the Basement and your fan mail videos. Take care. Be safe. Some questions. Would you like to do another Seen It, Hated It for a future Welcome to the Basement episode during Seen It? Possibly.
Yeah, sure. If we found 4 movies that at least one of us hated.
Clayton has some more questions on here. We will answer those at a later date, perhaps. And then we have 2 items in here. First of all, we have what looks like a VHS of Herbie the Love Bug.
Classic Disney packaging.
Actually, it's Herbie Rides Again. And he says, here's an old 80s Disney VHS release of The Love Bug. Inside the VHS box or Herbie Rides Again. Have this on the thumbnails video. There we go.
Oh, have this on the... Okay.
All right. And then we've got a DVD of Expelled, starring Ben Stein. So...
Oh, no intelligence allowed.
Some right-wing business going on there. There's Ben Stein. I love this film, Ben Stein. Okay.
Greetings, basement dwellers. Usual selections of things, plus some new snacks, and baking project for Matt, if you would like. Also, some chocolate for Lorenzo Santino, and a picture book of an Australian poem you may recognize. Make sure you use your best Australian accent when reading it, and try to get the vowels. Thumb kisses for all. Therese. Starting with, there's a DVD. Top End Wedding. I imagine it's Australian.
I'm guessing a top-end wedding is a wedding that very rich people have.
Savory Vegemite Scrolls. Like a Vegemite Danish. We have a bush christening.
Oh, this is the baking project.
Oh, is it?
You make the scrolls, and then you put... Yeah, I have Vegemite, so I can make this. Oh, dang it. I thought I was going to have a snack right now. This is just a box full of powder.
Thank you for contributing to my son's collection of Australian children's literature, the largest such collection east of the Pacific Ocean. Here's another card. Cape Hillsborough National Park. Whoop. Another tiny little book. This is Little Treehouse. Stuff for the cats.
Oh, that's for the cats. They like these cat treats.
Yes, it's soup for cats.
Soup?
Well, if you want to eat Vegemite, we have some here. Try this come show's end. These are crackers and Vegemite.
That looks like Vegemite cheese.
Chunky Kit Kats. They don't come this large here in the States. And buttons. Non-edible.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Very salty. It's like easy cheese with a little more personality. What a bunch of nice things that people have sent us. We're so lucky.
Yeah, we got good friends.
We got candy, we got a baking project, we got a decoration. Look at it all.
Buttons.
What are you going to do now? Go home and go to bed?
Go home, make lunches for the kids, and go to bed.
Why don't you make a lunch for yourself?
Wednesdays I eat out.
Where do you go?
Usually Culver's.
I have no desire to eat that Curder burger.
Nor do I.
Yeah.
I always get the same thing.
It looks gross to me. What do you get? Butterburger cheese?
No, I got the spicy chicken. I try not to eat that many burgers. I eat beef once a month.
Sorry, I'm just really trying to unwrap this because I want to eat more candy.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-dee, ba-da-da-da-doo. We're done.